Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something that's totally changing the game in modern education: information and communication technology, or what we all call ICT.
So let's just jump right in with the big question that pretty much every teacher is wrestling with today. How in the world do you effectively teach a generation that's literally grown up with a smartphone in their hand?
Well, a huge part of the answer, it turns out, is ICT. And really, all that means is the whole world of digital tools we use to manage and share information. When we talk about it in education, it's all about using that tech to make lessons stick, to make them more engaging and, frankly, more effective.
Okay, so that brings us to our first big topic. Let's really dig into the why behind all this. Why is putting ICT into the classroom not just some cool new trend, but actually a must-have?
The biggest reason for this whole shift? It's the students themselves. They are digital natives. They've been surrounded by tech their entire lives. It's like a second language to them. So when teachers bring those same tools into the classroom, it just clicks. They're creating a learning space that speaks the students' language, which makes everything way more engaging and a whole lot more effective. All right, so we get why ICT is so crucial, but what does it actually look like in a real classroom? Let's break down the actual tools and the big ideas behind them. This is basically the new digital toolkit that's totally transforming how we learn. We're talking about things like smartboards that make lessons come alive. They're interactive. Then you have online platforms where students can go at their own speed. And of course, cloud-based tools like Google Classroom that make working together super easy. Heck, there are even AI tutors now that can give a student instant help one-on-one. Every single one of these tools is built to make learning more exciting and just plain more efficient. But here's the thing. It's not just about the fancy gadgets, right? It's really about a whole new way of thinking about teaching. We're seeing ideas like blended learning. That's where you mix the classic in-person teaching with online stuff. And personalized learning, where the software can actually adapt to how well a student is doing. This is a massive shift in how education is structured. It's all about being more flexible and way more responsive to each kid. Okay, so we've got all these new tools, all these new ideas, but what's the actual result? What does it do for the students? In this next part, we're going to look at the real, tangible impact on how students actually learn. Honestly, the difference is like night and day. We're moving so far away from that old chalk and talk, one-size-fits-all approach. With ICT, you get these dynamic, audio-visual methods. Passive listening, nope, that's being replaced by truly interactive experiences. And instead of everyone moving at the same pace, each student gets their own personalized learning journey. And, one of the biggest wins here is just how much more students remember. It's pretty simple, really. Our brains are just hardwired to process visuals, images, videos, way more effectively than plain text. So by using all these audio-visual tools, from cool videos to interactive games, ICT is tapping right into how our brains work best. And the result? Students absorb and remember so much more. And the benefits just keep stacking up. ICT lets students work with other kids from all over the world right from their classroom. It makes brand new teaching methods possible, like the flipped classroom. That's where students watch lectures at home, so class time can be used for hands-on projects. It even makes the admin side of things easier with digital records. But most importantly, it really does create a learner-centric environment. It puts the student right in the driver's seat of their own education. And this all leads to a really, really huge point. Maybe the most powerful thing about ICT is its ability to just tear down barriers. It's about making a quality education accessible to absolutely everyone. Let's think about what that really means. Say you have a student who needs a little more time to grasp a concept. Well, now they can review the material as many times as they need to, on their own time. Or what about a student from a family that's struggling financially? Low-cost tech and online resources can open up a whole world of knowledge for them. And it's not just for students. Teachers can get professional training online whenever it fits their schedule without having to miss a day of teaching. It's all about leveling the playing field for everyone involved. So, where is all this headed? When we look to the future, it's crystal clear that technology's role in the classroom isn't just a phase. It's about to hit the accelerator. Yeah, the evolution of ICT is speeding up, big time. We're right on the edge of even bigger changes. A lot of the tech that used to feel like something out of a sci-fi movie, it's starting to show up in classrooms right now. So what's next? Well, two of the biggest game changers are definitely AI and VR. Just imagine this. An AI that creates a completely unique learning path for every single student, perfectly customized to what they're good at and where they need help. Or think about using virtual reality to literally walk through the streets of ancient Rome, or to explore the human body from the inside. I mean, these kinds of immersive experiences are going to completely redefine what's even possible in a lesson.
But at the end of the day, it's not just about buying the latest tech. It has to be a partnership. To really get the most out of these amazing tools, the way we teach has to evolve right alongside the technology, hand in hand.
And that leaves us with one last really important question. This massive transformation, it isn't some far-off future. It's happening right now with technology that's already out there. So the real challenge is making sure our schools, our teachers, and our entire educational system are actually prepared to embrace it. So I'll ask you, are we ready?